Hey guys, Kiki1024 here. Howdy, how's everybody? It's been a long time. I'm going to do an update. Finally, it's only taken me about a month to do this update. Mainly because just wasn't feeling good and tired, and I just felt like it wasn't enough time. And in times where I had like a free moment, all I wanted to do was nothing. In the process, I was moving and all that great grand stuff, and life happened, mine, just all the great stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this update. The last time I came with something for you guys was at 8 weeks, and by then I was already like 12 weeks. So it's been a while. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the little video clip it of the little gummy bear looking jelly bean. It was so cute. What else? Things with me have been going okay. Heaven's days, but I'm thankful, and yeah, I'm thankful. Right now I am 16 weeks and 3 days. I will give you guys a backstory. Sorry that I haven't been keeping up, but from now I will keep up. Next time I update, probably next Sunday, because I don't want to update when I turn 17 weeks, because what am I going to tell you? I just turned 17 weeks, so let's get halfway through, like 17 weeks and 3 days, so I can tell you what's been going on. So backstory, just real quick, I'm just cram it all together. At 14 weeks, I started a road light spot one morning at work, and then I paid it no mind. Then that night, it became a little more, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I called the doctor, and they said, try to relax through the night, just monitor it. If it gets worse, go to emergency room. If not, call in the morning, get an appointment. So I did, called in the morning, got an appointment, was seen. They did a pelvic exam. Cervix is nice and closed and long and pink and it's looking good, no blood. Baby's heart rate was good. Got an ultrasound just to make sure. Then they saw the baby was moving, like the ultrasound was like a half an hour, and she's like measuring and doing all that, and the baby's like constantly moving the entire time. Like, I mean, so much we was trying to get the heart rate that we couldn't even get like an accurate, because it kept moving. So the whole time the ultrasound tech is saying she, and I just thought that was weird, because normally if someone doesn't say she, like, I don't know, maybe like you lean to he or something. I don't know. I'm not going to find out, but I was like, oh my gosh, did she just tell me something? And I'm like, I don't know. She's like, okay. And then if she did slip up and say something, I'm not going to expect her to say, you know what, I messed up. Like, but it's here, no there. It's only going to be two options, boy and a girl, right? So, a boy or a girl. I said boy and a girl. Boy or a girl. But back to the story. They asked me to wait to get the results. I got a picture. I will show you guys that picture now. I was just going to add it in, but I'll show you. It's a little profile view of Jelly Belly Bean. And clear, that's the head, hand. That's the umbilical cord. So freaking cute. And love. Anyway, so and that was, I could say exactly how I was. The baby was measuring 14 weeks and 3 days. I was 14 weeks and 1 day that day. I don't know. Baby's measuring a little big. That didn't change nothing. So they asked me to wait around for the results. And the doctor called me on her phone, and she said that they saw a subchorionic hemorrhage and I had placenta previa. And I was on pelvic rest. She's like, I don't want you to put nothing in there. I was like, okay, because I'm saying going around stuffing stuff up there. I mean, I know she's talking about sex, but it was just funny. She's like, nothing. Like, don't worry, I don't have a cucumber, banana, or little hidden things that I'm doing. I don't know. That's just me. I'm a weirdo sometimes. But so that happened, and I had a doctor's appointment, actually, that my regular checkup doctor's appointment was that next week. Now, this was a Saturday that I went in. My doctor's appointment was that next Friday. So, I was taking it easy. I was reading up on it, and I was like worried. Like she said, worst case scenario that they'll have to do a C-section. I had a C-section of Milan, so I was like, okay. Worried. I noticed that like doing a lot of walking and stuff would give me like cramps and just pain. So I was just trying to take it easy, but was I good at it? Probably not. I was still working, walking, and doing a lot of stuff. But I was trying to, taking breaks as needed and sitting down and resting. I'm trying to come in closer so you guys can see me. You can't miss my big head right here. So what else? At the doctor's appointment, they just went over that, and I really liked the doctor. She explained it so thoroughly with pictures and everything. I love pictures. I don't know, but I like seeing it. It's a little better. And she explained how big the subchorionic hemorrhage was, and her finger was a little bigger. So I'm going to say it was about the size of my pinky. She measured on this finger, so I'll say to here, she said, like half her finger. So maybe like the size of my pinky, a teeny bit smaller, which was good. And like the placenta previa, since it was, she is hopeful that it will remove itself because it is early. And as a uterus, I was reading, they said picture like a little dot on a balloon, and as you blow, the dot moves up. It gets bigger and bigger, so as the uterus grows. So I was like, okay. And I was 15 weeks at that appointment, so she ordered another ultrasound. She said I could get it 1 to 2 weeks later. I opted for the next week. Why not? Anytime I get to see the baby, excited and happy. So she said, just take it easy, take breaks, and then once she gets the results, let her know. Now my next appointment is February 2nd. And this takes me into my next the ultrasound appointment. Side note, I got there and I've been having to go to the bathroom like every 10 minutes. And I'm going to tell you why when I got the ultrasound. When I got there, she was like, oh, the lady's running a little behind. I'm like, that's fine. I don't mind. And I asked her, I said, am I her last patient? She's like, yeah, because hopeful that maybe we could spend a teensy bit more time so I could just look at it like, hi, baby, I love you. But she's like, oh, she told me, yeah. So I was going to ask that if I could just look, maybe she spent a little more time since I was the last patient. So I was just about to go to the bathroom. They said, oh, no, can you hold it for about a half an hour? Are you crazy? I have to go extremely bad. I'm going to hold it for a half an hour. And they're like, just tinkle. Just let a little bit out and then hold the rest because I need a full bladder. I'm thinking, I don't know why, because I know the baby's moved up and I didn't think I was going to get a transvaginal ultrasound, but I did. Anyway, it was somebody before me, but she had to come back because she had to drink water. I guess they was thinking, I don't know, miscommunication that was not as far as they thought, or as far as, I don't know, but got in there, got the ultrasound, saw the baby. It turns out the baby was sitting on my bladder that day. That's probably why I had to go so much. And I don't know if Jelly Bean was showing off, because when we first looked, it was very calm. The baby was very calm, not moving. And then as time went on, it's like, let me put on a show for y'all, Mom and Dad. And little sis, let me show you what I can do. So got to see it, super exciting. She said that the head was by my belly button and the baby was sitting on my bladder, and that the feet were over to the left side of me. So I was like, okay, explains the bathroom. And then I noticed, like, right before I was leaving, I felt like a bulge come to the near my belly button, just like a little pressure, like if something was leaning on it. And I'm so slow. I'm just like, oh my God, it's an organ. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get it together. But I just was like, what is it? Because I'm like, it's no way it could be the baby. The baby's only the size of, at that time, what, I forget what it said, an apple, but I was just like, it can't be that. But so I'm guessing maybe it was just a little pressure. It was nothing like crazy. But anyway, sorry for rambling. The video's gonna be kind of long. I'm gonna try to speed it up. So she did a transvaginal, and we couldn't see nothing but the baby's little feet just kicking. And we got like views of between her legs a couple of times. I didn't see anything, and then when I asked her if we could find out what it was, she said, oh, it's way too early for that. And I was 16 weeks already. So I was just like, okay. I didn't see nothing, but it's probably maybe too early to see if it's a boy part or whatever. I don't want to find out, but at that moment, I was just want to give in. But I'm going to try to hold out when they do that anatomy scan. So, she said that the subchorionic hemorrhage, I just blended that together, made my own word, called the subchorionic hemorrhage. It was looked very old to her. She said she's been doing this 25 years and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just going to reabsorb to my body, and I might see a little bit come out, but don't worry. And I'm like, all right. And she measured it. She didn't give me the measurements. And she said she showed where my placenta was and where the uterus was. And maybe I can use this. The placenta was here and my uterus is right here. So it was slightly over it. She said they call that basically like a mild previa. And she said, when she did a transvaginal, she said, okay, so it's low lying, but it's not completely covering it no more, but it's right at over my uterus. So, the placenta is right over it and my uterus, my placenta is low lying. So if that continues, I guess, then, I might have to do a C-section. I'm not sure. I go for my next appointment on February the 2nd, which is in like 2 weeks. So they'll give me the results and let me know then. And by then I'll be like 18 weeks. So, no, I'll be almost 18 weeks. Because I'm 16 weeks now. Next week, this week coming, I'll be 17. So, yeah, I think I will be 18 weeks. Oh. Wow. Time's flying. Yeah. So, that is that. Now, that's what's been going on. That was a picture. I did get ultrasound pictures from the last one. And the baby flipped. It was looking like head down towards my spine. Like it was on its side. And the feet, it kept moving. I'm telling you, it was like putting on a show for us. And, I heart my baby. All my babies. But it was just so sweet. But the picture I got, it would look like it was doing a headstand. And just like literally just on his head. And I'm like, okay. And then the other one is just like, I got spine shots because this baby's always like that on its spine. I mean, looking downward. And that's the shots I always get. Except for when I got that one. But yeah, that's it. But as far as symptoms for 16 weeks, headaches. Severe headaches. Oh my gosh, like all day. And I'm not one big on taking medicine, so I try to just drink water or just relax, breathe, calm it out. But I broke down